Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for those of you who do not know, my name is Madhura Hegde. I am currently a graduate student at the University of Texas Arlington, and I am in my final semester, and my branch is computer science. So I'm saying it for your reference because many of you were asking which degree am I doing. So I'm doing my master's in computer science and I'm graduating this semester. So this is another video about money. So many of you have requested to make a video about monthly expenses, living expenditure in United States. So it will basically depend upon the city that you are living in and the cost of living in that particular city. So if you are living in main cities like Dallas, New York, or Seattle, anywhere, California, so your rent and everything else is going to be more expensive than what I will be currently talking about. So in Arlington is comparatively cheaper compared to the housing prices in Dallas or in any other main cities. So it's not that expensive. So currently I am living in a 2 BHK and it is on campus. So I'm paying around $345 per month every month. And keep in mind that there are 4 people living in the house, so that's why it is $345 per month. So it depends upon the number of people that are staying in that house. So in case if there are only 2 people or 3 people, then the rent will vary, but usually 4 people will stay in a 2 BHK house. So the total price for a house per month, that is 2 BHK, is $1,382, which will be divided by 4 if 4 people are staying. So this is the monthly rent that you will have to pay no matter what. So so in the living expenses that I'm currently talking about, this is my expenses. So like many of those may not apply to you because you may not have all these expenses. So I will talk about the common expenses that you will definitely have, and that will sort of help you to understand how much expensive living can be. And also keep in mind that living is actually not that expensive compared to your tuition fees. So you can somehow, even if you get a part-time job where you're getting $500 to $600, you can easily manage your monthly expenses. And also keep in mind that for the first semester when I came, I did not have any job that time, and I absolutely did not spend money on any unnecessary things. I only spent for my rent and only for my groceries. So my advice to you guys would be that if you are when you come here on campus, until you find a job, be very careful when you're spending your money. After you get a part-time job or after you start earning, maybe you can, for your personal expenditure, you can start spending money if you want. But yeah, it depends upon the person, but yeah, it's totally up to you. But yeah, that would be my advice, because in the first semester, if you do not have job, it wouldn't be nice to spend so much using your parents' money. So first let me talk about groceries. So here in this video, I'm not going to break down everything. For example, how much is for milk, how much is for eggs, how much is for vegetables. I'm not going to break everything, but I'm going to give you a rough estimate of my entire groceries. So in this month, so today is April 29th. So basically I'm going to talk about my April expenses, and it is more than what generally would cost me, because I had many other expenditures for this month. But yeah, let me talk about groceries first. So I went to Walmart this month, and also to Target, and also I had asked my friends to buy groceries for me when they went to Patel Brothers. That is where Patel Brothers is in Irving and Frisco and many other nearby cities. So there is it's an entire big Indian supermarket where you get almost everything that you want. There are many supermarkets in Arlington also, but you do not get all the vegetables and all the items there are not very fresh. So in case if anybody is going to Patel Brothers, then we usually tag along and get the vegetables and everything. But there are two big Indian grocery store in Arlington also, and for which the college buses will go. And you also currently we also have Via free. So Via ride is similar to Ola sharing cab. So basically only two people can go. Currently they have made it free for all the Arlington UTA students, but I'm not sure if it will still be free when you come. So within Arlington, if you want to travel anywhere, you can use Via currently, and you can travel anywhere within Arlington without having to pay any penny. And there are some places where to which college bus also goes, so you can make use of the college bus as well. So if you're going out of city, then you will have to pay for your own travel. So yeah, so I went to Walmart, Target, and I also went to my friends went to Patel Brothers and got me groceries. So for this month I paid around $136. So it will really depend upon the month, because sometimes you may have to buy rice, dal. So these are all very expensive commodities. So usually rice, if you're getting a big bag of rice, which will be usually 10 kg bag, so it will be around $15 to $20. So all of these, and if you have to buy liquids, shampoo or washing liquids and all of these, again it will be divided by many people. But in this video I'm not breaking down of every commodity. I'm giving you a rough estimate. So for this month my groceries came up to be $136. So it can be anywhere around $130 to $150, or your expenditure might be even lesser than that. So currently in my house everybody cooks on their own, so I'll have to get everything separately. So if you are sharing with somebody, so there will be a lot of items that you will be sharing with them, so which will be divided by that many people who are sharing. So in that case your amount that you will have to pay may be lesser than what I am currently paying. So currently I'm paying for groceries. For this month I paid $136. So I can say that my monthly grocery expense will be anywhere between $125 to $150. So and so this is about groceries and food. So if you are ordering food from outside, how much it may cost? Let me tell you, in the first semester I never ate outside at all. I never went to Starbucks, but this is the semester I started going to Starbucks, because the place where I study, that they have Starbucks. So whenever I get hungry, I just go and buy the hot chocolate that they give. So I do not really like the coffee that they give in Starbucks. I would make it by myself at home. So I only like hot chocolate there. So that's the only thing that I would buy from Starbucks. But yeah, like this is the other I went to Starbucks for the first time in my 4th semester. You would be laughing at me, but that's the truth. I never went to Starbucks before, and also keep in mind that I'm a vegetarian, so I do not have many options to eat outside. So it's very my options are very limited. So most of the times I end up eating it. I end up cooking at home and making my own food. So I ordered from DoorDash. So I will also, like when I'm talking about the expenditure, I'll also tell you about the apps that are available here. So here also we have Uber Eats and DoorDash. So these are the two main apps that you usually use to order your food. And in DoorDash, we ordered Indian food from India Grill. So that is one of the restaurants in Arlington. So I paid around $16 for that. And Starbucks, once I got the hot chocolate, so I paid $2.97, small size. And then Starbucks, again I went and I got one hot chocolate and also one butter croissant. So I paid around $5.94. And then once more, this month I ordered Indian food. I think I ordered Chipotle. Yeah, Chipotle is another restaurant where you can get vegetarian food. So these Indian food and Chipotle, basically Mexican, these are the only two cuisines that I can try, because these are the places where I can get vegetarian food. So I ordered from Chipotle. I ordered rice bowl. So you will come to know about all of this when you come here. So I ordered rice bowl and I paid around $13.87. So for this entire month, the total amount that I spent eating was $40. So if you do not eat outside, you can definitely eliminate this expense. So keep in mind that. But if you're eating outside, it will again cost you depending upon how much ever you eat. For this month, I also had to send money to other people. So here you also have an app called Splitwise. So Splitwise is basically you can upload bills, and you can share it among your friends. Like when it becomes difficult to keep track of who has to pay whom, and all of these, right? So here there is an app called Splitwise, so you update. So for example, when 10 of us has gone to a restaurant and only one of us had paid for everybody, then in order to keep track who has to pay whom, so they update it on Splitwise. Basically Splitwise will take care of your who has to give what and everything. So whenever so I had to give money to my friends. So I had not paid my friends from a very long time. So these are the due that I've had from almost beginning of the semester. So I had to pay a couple of my friends whenever we went outside, whenever we went to eat or other outside activities. They had paid and I had to pay them. So for this month I had to pay around $93.27. This was the amount that I had borrowed from excuse me, from others. So I had to pay $93. So again, this may not be there for you. It also depends upon whether you will have this expenditure or not. And I also splurged a little bit this month and got some makeup and makeup items and shoes and everything. So my shoes was torn. I had been using the same shoes from past 1 year, and it has holes in it and it's completely worn out. So I bought a new shoes from Costco for $25. And then I got some makeup items. Probably you are not interested in all of this. So these are, again, I spent around $70 for my personal shopping, all of this. So again, you may not have, depending upon that month, if you have to buy jacket or if you have to buy shoes or if you have any other items that you buy, your expenditure will vary. But yeah, for this month I paid around $70 for my shoes, makeup and all of those. And I'm also currently paying for Spotify subscription. So you have some kind of student discount and I'm paying around $10 per month. So yeah, so Spotify I'm paying around $10. And I also have Adobe subscription, and for that I'm paying $20. And all of these you will definitely not have to pay. So yeah, these are the expenses that I have. And also, so one of my friend is paying my phone bills. So whenever I have money, I just transfer it to him. So we are in some kind of family plan, and it actually is a little bit expensive, around $35. But there are people who are on different plans where they pay only $20 to $25 per month for their phone bills. So there are different kind of family plans and different SIM cards available also. So please do check all of that out and buy a good plan that will suit you. But yeah, for me, I am currently not paying every month. Whenever I have extra money, I just pay my friend, but it comes to me around $35. And yeah, I'm using T-Mobile currently. And this month, since this is my last semester, I also had to apply for my EAD card. And if to apply for EAD card, they are charging around $410. I think it's some US government which will pay, which you will have to pay this amount. So I also had to pay $410 for the UCIS, and I was little bit short of money. So because I paid for my fees from the money that I had saved, so I did not have money left for my personal expenses. So I had to borrow money from my father. So I borrowed money from my father, and for the domestic wire they put me $15. And also, since I had to submit the documents and all the documents related to the EID card process, I had to pay them. I also had to send them check. So to get a check from bank, I had to pay around $2 for 3 checks. and also for that this application it required photo. So the cheapest, if you have to get a passport size photo, then the cheapest that you can get it from here is Asaf Photo. So it's somewhere near the campus itself, some 2-3 miles from here. But keep in mind that for 2 photos he charged $16.15, and that's the cheapest that you can get here. Otherwise it's $40 and all in CVS, or if you're getting somewhere else. So in case if you're coming to US, buy these US passport size photos in India itself, so that you can save this money in your last semester. Otherwise you usually do not need photo for anything. So this is my this was my total expenditure for this month. So roughly on my groceries and for the monthly phone bills and all of this, it will come up to $150 to $170 if you're living a very if you're not spending any unnecessary money, and if you're only concentrating on the things that you actually need, then you can easily live within $150 to $170 easily per month, all the groceries and everything included. And also the rent will be somewhere between $345 to $365 depending upon where you are staying. So in total your monthly expenditure can be around $500 to $600 $500 to $600 depending upon how luxury life that you want to lead, or it can be more than 600 also. For example, for this month it was more than 600 for me, because I had to pay for the EAD card and all of that stuff. So it definitely was around $1,000 for me for this month. But usually you won't have this much expenditure every month. And also for those people who want to stay alone in a single room, it will be expensive. So it may be around $600 to $700 if you want to buy a single room anywhere in Arlington. So yeah, single room in a shared apartment. So it will be that much expensive. So yeah, so if you are living in Arlington, it's going to be somewhere between $500 to $600 if you're living very minimalistically. Again, if you are from university which is in New York, California, Dallas, even for Dallas, my cousin used to pay more than $400 for the rent. So it will definitely vary. So this is the rough estimate for my personal expenses. So when I talked about groceries and all of this, I did not give a breakdown of each item, how much it usually costs. So, and also many of you have been requesting to make me a video on how to get RA and TA positions. So I'll be making those videos in the future. So currently I am a student, so I have a lot of other work as well. So it will be difficult for me to do so many videos at once. So whenever I'm free, whenever I'm available, I'll be making those videos. So for that, the only thing that you have to do is please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment on my videos, and yeah, that will actually make my day, and that will also motivate me to make more videos like this. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. So in case if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. That will really help me, and thank you for watching. So yeah, see you. Bye bye.